Quick mic check. Make sure I can hear myself. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You guys can be able to hear me. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get started here. All right. All right. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. This is Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. It's a beautiful day out here. First and foremost, I feel your pain and sympathy for all of you guys going through this heat storm out in the Midwest, the East, Europe. It's like a global thing right now. Heat is just crazy. Surprisingly, it's cool here. It's about 88, 89 degrees. We have a nice soft breeze. It's no cloud in the sky. It's real cool. But for the rest of you guys, stay cool, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, and let's ride it out. All right. So the reason for this special live that I'm doing today, this is a message for all of you 7, 8-figure earners. I can't even just say in crypto, maybe 7 and 8-figure entrepreneurs, earners, maybe even 6 figures, but I'm really speaking to the 7-figure earners. And before I speak on that, just to, my qualifications. Am I qualified to speak on this? This year I celebrate 24 years in the direct selling space. 10 years of that, I was broke, busted, and disgusted. Couldn't sell a product to save my life. But I never gave up. I never quit. I learned certain skills necessary to have success. And once I figured it out, then I've had tremendous success in this space. A 7-figure earner. I celebrate 10 years now of being self-employed. I've been vice president of sales and marketing for several companies. My educational content is being taught in universities. I'm also a consultant for multiple companies as well that are using my educational content for their businesses as I speak. This year, I launched my own LLC, which is Ivy League Crypto Academy, in January, and we've been doing very, very well ever since we've launched, and that's continuing to grow. So, am I qualified to speak on this space? Yes. I am not intimidated by somebody and their bank accounts. My mentors have made hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in this space. So you don't intimidate me by how much money you make or how big you are. But I do want to have a message for everybody, especially in the crypto space and 7-figure earners. And I want to speak from experience on, if you're brand new to this space, what to expect and how to prepare for it and how to maximize off of this space and who you are in your brand. You see, I learned that the most dangerous person in crypto is somebody like myself, somebody who had a lot of success prior to getting into crypto, somebody who has a name brand recognition for themselves, somebody who has a following, somebody who has a big ego. But then it's the last part. None of that is there's nothing wrong with any of those first 4 things. But it's the last part. It's the 5th thing. somebody who is not crypto educated and they refuse to be crypto educated. Now, what do I mean by refuse to be crypto educated? The one thing about successful people from the direct selling space, they're unrecruitable. You can't tell them nothing. They only work with the CEOs and owners. You can't recruit them up into any business. They're never in anybody's downline. And they got to where they are for a reason. So they already know what works. So they're not going to listen to anybody else telling them how they should do some things. And it's kind of unfortunate, but I understand. But when you're dealing with crypto, it is a completely different ball game. And so it's one thing to be uneducated and recognize that. It's another thing to recognize that you're uneducated and you refuse to get educated because you think that the amount of money you have and the success you had in the past is going to guarantee you success in this space because you're just going to keep doing what you've always been doing. Now, if you have that mentality, let me let you know how this is going to play out for you if it hasn't already done so. You're getting into crypto because you see it's an easy way of making money, a new version of residual income, especially if you want to get in compounding programs that you can invest your money in, do nothing else, recruit people, get money from referral bonuses from recruiting people, use that money to put back into the system, keep flipping, and then you cash out your money. That's the dream. That's the dream. Here's the reality. You're quickly going to realize that this is a very, very volatile space that's not regulated, that the rules are being made up as we go along, that people are creating network marketing companies in crypto and using Bitcoin as the product or whatever the flavor of the month is. When I came into crypto, the flavor of the month was mining and ICOs, being a part of different mining farms, mining pools, not realizing that that was illegal in the United States. Being part of ICOs, not realizing that that also was illegal because you're selling or you're participating in the unregistered sale of securities and they're not registered with the SEC. One gentleman is just about to get 20 years in prison for what they claim he made $21 million off of an ICO in 2018 that he scammed people out of their money, selling an unregistered security. He's about to get 20 years in prison. This was an 8-figure earner who came into the crypto space thinking he knew everything and tried to do something that he's not familiar with. He made $21 million. So before he got arrested, before he was indicted, this is an individual that was flossing. This is an individual that was showing off his houses, showing off his cars, showing off his lifestyle, showing off his bling, saying, if you work with me, you can have this lifestyle as well. Now he's about to get 20 years in prison. See, there's one guarantee I have for you. If you're a 7- and 8-figure earner, if you refuse to get crypto education, I can guarantee you will lose some. No, not some. You will lose most, if not all of your money in the next 3 to 5 years in the crypto space. I guarantee it. I don't care who you are. If you want to challenge me on that, mark today's date down, come back to me in 3 years and let's see what you're doing. If your ego's telling you, I don't need to get crypto educated. So that's going to be the ultimate outcome. You may make a lot of money. In fact, you will make a lot of money. If you've got money to invest, you will make money. But it's the keeping part of it. It's the fact of knowing the little things, the little details. I know another 7.5-figure earner who lost almost $1 million over something simple. You know what they messed up on? 3 years. Racking up wins, racking up money. You know what he did? Had 2-factor authentication on a phone, right? At least he knew enough to do that. But he never wrote down the private key for that 2-factor authentication. He had all of his passwords and stuff saved on his phone. Now, this was his top-notch phone. He got an upgrade on his phone, and the old phone, he thought he copied all the data, but he didn't properly. The new phone, he puts his 2-factor authentication in there, and he wants to transfer from, well, that's what he did. He transferred data from the old phone to the new phone. So everything that was on the old device went to the new device, but it's a new device. So when you go to the two-factor authentication, what was on your old device is not on the new one. So it asks you for a specific code, a key, so that you can transfer that data over. He never wrote that down, and he had already wiped his old phone. Lost almost $1 million worth of crypto because he couldn't get access to his account. There's no customer service and support when you're dealing in crypto if you're having private keys. If he was crypto educated, he would have known that, but he refused to get crypto education. Another individual lost $750,000 after 4 years of building his crypto portfolio because he was messing around with MetaMask, saved his private keys on the cloud, and an employee from AT&T hacked and got into it and wiped out all of his crypto, drained his wallet. He would have known that if he had gotten crypto educated, but he made money for 3 to 4 years and would stick his nose up and laugh at somebody like me who's trying to teach it. Again, the guarantee, if you're a 7- and 8-figure earner and you refuse to get crypto education, the best thing is that you will lose most, if not all, of your money. Here's the worst thing. You have a following of people because you are who you are. You're a marketing badass. You are a 8-figure badass from whatever company and industry. So you got a following of people that will join you in anything that you do because you are who you are. You've helped them make money before. And I applaud you for that because I've done the same thing. But while you've got 50,000 and 100,000 to invest and lose, if you lose it because you can afford to do so, they don't. They're trying to live like you. They're willing to take bigger risks. So saying, hey, you're a grown-up, don't invest money you cannot afford to lose, and you use that disclaimer ain't good enough, because the people following you are willing to take more risk because they trust you, that you did your homework, that you vetted the company, you did everything right, and they're going to do more. They're going to use money they're not supposed to do. Now, ultimately, it is on them. It's not on you. But if you're a leader like myself, you know this. You know how people are. Don't prey on that weakness of people because they're not educated or they haven't had the experience like you to know what they can risk and what they cannot. Risk tolerance. They believe you. So you get involved with an opportunity, the thing goes under, they lose their money. Who are they going to blame? They shouldn't, but they're going to blame you. And what's going to end up happening over time, that if you keep doing this, and you're bringing one project after another, after another, after another, after another, and I know because I get hit up every single day. Every day I'm getting hit up. And when they do this, you'll start to notice that the amount of people following you starts to go down. They're not going to trust you anymore. You're taking a risk with your own image. And some people are cool with that. Some people are like, you know what, Brandon, at this stage in my career, you know, I'm just trying to be good. I'm trying to make the money, and I'm good. It's not about building. It's not about recruiting and building a following. You know, we're trying to get this fast crypto money, and then, you know, I'm good. I can use that money to invest in real estate and other things outside of network marketing. But you're leaving a trail of tears when you do that. Now, I never bring up a problem without having a solution. I have a solution, but you got to know what to look for. Because in 2017, 16 and 17, flavor of the month was ICOs and mining pools. Then after that, it turned into smart contracts and compound interest programs. And trust me, I've been a part of all of them. So I have experience in them. I've made money, I've lost money. I've lost probably in today's, if I add it all up, I've lost probably in the 7 figures. If I add up how crypto has improved in value, today's value. But the next flavor of the month, I'm going to give you guys something free to not avoid, just to be on the watch out for, because you can make a lot of money in these, and I do plan on taking advantage of some of them. I may not never share it. I'm involved with things nobody even knows about. because that's just me. I'm not willing to share that with anybody else, and that I'm willing to take a bigger risk than other people. But the new flavor of the month for the rest of this year, 2023 and beyond, for the foreseeable future, is going to be in 3 industries. You're going to see direct selling companies or opportunities pop up to promote DeFi, NFT, and Metaverse. Mark my word, I'm already starting to see it. I'm going to say it again: DeFi, NFT, and Metaverse. I'm going to make millions off of that stuff too. But I'm educated, so I know how to proceed, when to get in, when to get out, who to follow, who not to, knowing the right questions to ask if I'm betting an opportunity, knowing to see the red flags and then make a calculated guess. Is it still okay for me to be involved in? In fact, one of the things I always do when I'm approached with an opportunity, I never believe what the presenter is saying. I never believe what the CEO says. I ask myself, if this project were to fail by 90%, could I still make a profit in it? And if the answer is yes, then I'll take a risk on it, a risk that I'm willing to lose. If I can make a profit off of them losing by 90% of what they say, I'm in. Now, let me give you the solution. The solution is crypto education, not just for your people, but for you. This is the solution: crypto education. The reason why I created Ivy League Crypto Academy is to be that solution for the little guys and girls and the big guys and girls. Because I am not a network marketing company. I am not an MLM company. But I have a referral program in place to make and earn rewards. So the Federal Reserve made a statement. Federal Reserve stated that around almost close to 20% of the American population, 40% has heard about Bitcoin. 20% might have dabbled in it, but really 12 to 14% is crypto holders of the American population. And out of that 12, 14%, 46% of them are earning more than $100,000 a year or more. 46% is earning more than $100,000 a year or more. The same Federal Reserve states that 97% of all Americans are broke and will retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends, by the age of 65. So which stat do you want to be a part of? The 97%? Or do you want to have at least almost a 50-50 chance that you can be a 6-figure earner just because you're involved in crypto? So in my courses, in my community, I've created it. If you help 100 people, and I say it like that because the reason why I'm talking to 7- and 8-figure earners is you guys have had 20,000, 50. I've had more than 100,000 people in my organization. 100 people is $117,000 and $4,400 a month, helping 100 people. So if you're that guru, you're that marketing genius, you've got a following, you're a badass, nobody could tell you nothing. You like playing big bank, take little bank all day long. You run your mouth on social media, you do all that stuff. And you've got thousands of people following you. Here's the solution. If you put your focus on your organization and your community to get crypto educated first, and how they can make money in the process of selling picks and shovels. See, everybody is running to crypto. All the gurus are coming here because it's the new gold rush. But do you know who made the most money in gold rushes? It was those who sold picks and shovels. They made the most money. So if you start off with, follow me here, follow me. I need you to follow this trail, this stair-step ladder. If you focus your entire community on getting crypto educated first, when people say, Brandon, I got $10,000, what's the first space I need to invest in? First, my answer to them is crypto education. What? Yeah, but crypto education. If you do that first, not only are you're giving value to your community, you're empowering them, you're teaching them a skill set that they will have forever. You're showing them how to make money regardless of if the market is going up or going down. Now they're going to have the knowledge when you present to them an opportunity. They're going to know how to get in the opportunity, first of all, how to buy the doggone token. They're going to know how to move it to wallets. They're going to know when to get in, when to get out. They're going to know when to take certain profits, when to double down, when to reinvest, when to compound. They're going to have confidence. They're going to have money to do it because they're making money off of learning crypto education. And if that project that you present to them falls apart, you don't lose your team because they're still with you in the crypto education. Come on, people. Are you getting this? You still got them. And they're talking, they're still excited. They learned something new. This didn't work. We got another plan. We got another opportunity to take advantage of. That didn't work. We got another one. And your community is still growing. Now you're building a legacy instead of leaving a graveyard. The only reason why a 7 or 8 figure earner that listens to what I'm saying right now does not understand that is because of ego, or they just don't like me. I can live with both, but I figured it out. I figured it out. I made the mistakes. I used to lead with the opportunity. And then people would come join in. They've never been in crypto before. They don't even know how to buy a freaking token. And I'm trying to lead them into this stuff. And then when things don't go wrong, they blame me because they weren't educated. They don't know what to do. So what I'm saying here, I've got the solution. If you focus on the picks and shovels, your people will only grow. They'll have more money to invest in any project you bring in front of them. They'll also have something to occupy their time when we're in a winter crypto market right now. Because when the crypto is going down for an extended period of time, that's when companies have their hardest time. You can't compound nothing. You can't promise returns when there is no returns in the market happening. And so everybody takes a break from crypto. I say you don't need to take a break from crypto. This is when we prepare to make the most money. This is when you arm yourself. This is when you learn the necessary skills. So I extend another invitation. Take me out of it. Take egos out of it. Let me show you how to make a couple $100,000, even when the market is going down. And then that same community can be a part of whatever project you're promoting. And they're going to know what to do and have the confidence, and they're not going to be, you're not going to lose them when things don't go outside of plan. They understand what's going on, and you can move on to the next, and you continue to build because everybody is still making money. 100 people is $100,000. So for those of you 7-figure earners, if you're telling me that you can't find 1,000 people in your network to get crypto educated, that's $1 million. Let me repeat this one more time. If you're a 7 and 8 figure earner, you help 1,000 people to get crypto educated before you're even putting them in, before you're putting them in any opportunities. That's $1 million plus more than $50,000 a month selling picks and shovels. So when I see a so-called guru say that, oh, I've got 20,000, 50,000 people, but they can't find 100 to get crypto educated, you're not who you are, or you're living off of past glory. This should be easy. This should be simple. And then when you do that, then you can wear a shirt like this. You're the crypto king. I'll give you the shirt off my back. I don't need the recognition. I don't care about that. We got the 5-day challenge going on right now. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for free. We're going to talk about what is the blockchain. Do you know that 90% of people in crypto don't even understand what the blockchain is? Did you know that? You listen tonight for 1 hour, you're going to know more than 90% of the people in crypto. I went to the Bitcoin Miami event. Bitcoin 2022. What was that, in March? I was shocked by how many people there, no crypto education whatsoever. Because we were wearing our ILCA shirts and people was coming up to us and like, man, how do I get crypto educated? Where do, well, how does this work? I don't even know how to get on Uniswap. I'm like, you're at this convention. But I'm telling you, if you're a 7 and 8 figure earner, you want to make $1 million, have a growing team that's going to love you because you brought them content that will join you in anything that you got going on, whether it ends up being a scam or not. Put them in crypto education first. That shows you care about them. And your pocketbook, you still get paid $1 million off of 1,000 people and more than $50,000 a month. Am I speaking to anybody out there? So that's all I wanted to share. I got inspired. I was listening to doing Crypto Talk this morning, but I don't think people really understand the full value of why crypto education is so important and what it can do for you, no matter what company you're in. I'm Switzerland. I don't care what company you do. I'm not in a competition with anybody. Now, even though that this message was for the 7 and 8 figure earners, and I already know, I also don't do anything without knowing what the response is going to be. Hardly any of them is going to even understand what I'm saying, and they're going to ignore me and laugh. Who I'm really speaking to is the 5 and 6 figure earners that's copped on because they want to listen. Now I'm talking to you guys. Now you do that. And if you do this, you will take the place of the current 7 and 8 figure earners whose egos are too big to understand the words that I'm saying right now. You will take their place. You want to know why you'll take their place? Because if they continue on the route they're going right now, the next 3 to 5 years, they're going to lose most of their holdings. You then take their place. You're now the new 7 and 8 figure earner. So even though this message was titled 7 and 8 figure earners, I was really talking to you guys, talking to those of you who want to become the next. You want to change your life. You want to walk off your job. You're looking for financial freedom. You've never had success before. You were never able to build a team of 1,000, 5,000 people. You don't have $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 to be investing in and lose it and be okay with. You may only have a couple $100. Now I'm talking to you guys. 100 people is $100,000 up front plus $4,400 a month. On that note, I got to go pick up my wife. She's getting her hair done, but she wants to go get her. So I got to go get her right now. All right, you ready? I'm on my way. All right. Let me go enjoy the rest of this beautiful Tuesday. I will see the rest of you guys tonight. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, ILCAchallenge.com. It all starts with something for free. There's no cost to take a look at what we got going on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love you guys. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.